So welcome everyone to the Passive Income Show. We're starting a little late because we had a few thunderstorms get in the way. But Phil and I are here. We're here to answer your questions. We're here to help you with anything that might have to do with online teaching. So I was asking Phil, Phil, you have probably one of the most diversified portfolios in terms of online courses. You're not just on Udemy, you're on Teachable, and you're on a variety of different platforms. So it makes me curious to see, like, how are these different platforms performing for you? And how do you see the future of these other platforms? We kind of have a good read on how Udemy looks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know where they're going. We kind of have a good sense, especially after Udemy Live, how they have their plans set up. How do you see some of these other platforms, and do you have a good read on those?
Yeah, I think Skillshare is exciting for me right now as well. I just have talked to a lot of instructors who are jumping onto Skillshare and making a lot of money on Skillshare. It surprised me to talk to 4 or 5 people who are making $4,000 or $5,000 a month on Skillshare every month. And the way they're doing it is just consistently pushing out a ton of content on there. And it's something that I'm going to be continuing to do as well. I've been posting consistently on Skillshare, but I'm really going to try to figure out how to make some courses specifically for Skillshare that I can kind of convert into a Udemy course just to see how it goes. Because if I could push my monthly income to $7,000-8,000 like I heard a couple people doing on Skillshare, that would be incredible. So Skillshare is exciting. Teachable and Thinkific are self-hosting. I think that's something that I'm on the fence about right this second. I think if you have your own audience and you're not on Udemy, it's a good option for selling courses that are more expensive. And I was excited to talk to Angela today because she's just on Teachable. She's not on Udemy. She's not on Skillshare, even though I think her classes lend themselves to being on Skillshare. But she was making $4,000 a month with her Teachable courses. So
yeah, I really wanted to find out what she does, how she's developed a following, because in order to teach on Teachable or self-hosted, you want to have your own following that you can, promote your stuff to. So, I'm looking forward to that interview.
Yeah, I know she's on YouTube, which is what I've been doing too. But one thing that I'm really working on is figuring out how to grow my own email list in a better way. And if you've listened to me over the past 3 years from the beginning, one complaint that I've had about myself is that my audience is very diverse and I have courses on so many topics that it's hard to build an email list that is engaged and that I can really focus on and build a tribe out of. So something I'm trying to figure out is, like, who is that tribe that I want to build, or what is that tribe that I want to build? Is it video creators? Is it photographers? Is it online teachers? Because at the end of the day, it can't be all of them. And for the past year or so on videoschoolonline.com, while it's my home base for my online courses, my lead magnet and my list has been promoted as a list for online business builders. But there's so many people doing that right now, and it's so broad of a topic, and it's not really while I'm doing online business, I'm focusing on the online teaching aspect of it. And so I don't know, I might try to more focus it on just online teachers, building that tribe on my site. It's what we're doing with this show, is building this passive income show group on Facebook, but personally too, I think that's what I'm going to focus more on, so that I can treat that audience better and so that I can send better emails. I haven't had a good monthly email newsletter for a couple years now, and I think that's just something that I need to do. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about while I'm working on courses. And
it is a good idea to focus in and hone in on one particular niche that you're going to, work with and promote and help, because you can't easily get too scattered, especially in this internet marketing world where it's easy to do that. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get scattered in your focus. So That's great. That's a good thing that you're doing there.
Yeah.
For those of you that aren't members of the Passive Income Show Facebook group, here's the link. And we constantly post the latest, newest information about online teaching. That's our total focus. Anything we find that's brand new that pops up on the radar, we post it there. Any special offers and things like that. So that's what we're all about.